on. Hey gang, it is all loading up. That, so let's see that. What? Oh, I should really. I need to be better at this stuff. Discord. Oh. That's why I do how I do. I am glad I have music. Hi, Noah. So I found what I'm gonna do other than, well, maybe, unless it just crashed. Oh, boy. Ah! Yikes. Hi, Noah. Oh, it's going great. Been busy. I wish I knew what computer specs were for graphics cards. Like, I don't know the difference between a Radeon RX 5600 and my GeForce or whatever it is. my GeForce RTX 3080. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm low, but that would mean that I'm below the minimum requirements for the game that I've played already. And I don't understand. I wasn't below the minimum. But this definitely has crashed. Dang. Yeah, I can do that. It's no problemo. That better? Then I need to find a game quick. Nice. All right. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything that's screaming at me. Oh my word. See, I have things planned, and then you know what? We had fun trucking, right? I know it's not a Saturday, but when all else fails, I think we'll just do a truck. Only I think this will be more y'all's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? alley. Yeah. Then it just means that my the stream title thing is just completely wrong. I'm totally, what's the word, clickbaiting? Is that it? Because there is no clang in this. And I'm not building anything, and that's sad. If this will load. You're right, Deathstick Sim. You know, this will work. Yes, this hits with that more. All right, game. All right, game. Come on. There we go. Now it's loading up. Let's see if we can't get more of the gang in, you know? Like, come on. If the video is better than the title, well, at this rate, it's not. Oh, is this going to be a game that clicks out? It is. Oh, I got to remember how to play this. This is going to be crazy. All right, game, stop being a black screen. Yeah, shift tab doesn't even work. Oh my word. Right, so I got to do it that way. Oy. Why does nothing work? Now I understand Gray's issue. Alright, let's see. I want to get this to work. I think... Can I even start over? I need to do homework on that. Alright. Alright, I love it when nothing is working. Fine. If I could get a game to load, if I just load games, like, I'll be fine if you load. This is insane. It doesn't want it, Noah. My computer's going, no, I don't wanna. You already did streams with Gray. No, I give you 2 a week. Yeah, but those weren't mine. Let's see. Let's give you another screen, right? Like, I got that one. I think that still has the same music too. Does this one have music? I don't think this one has music. Nope. This one should. But it's like really quiet. Oh, it's hyping up. Okay. Did my computer crash? Nope. I saw you right, but it's behind my OBS, and if I go to click over, it's gonna get rid of my it's gonna crash the game again. Whatever, y'all haven't seen anything anyways. Oh, it was for an LOL. Nice. You're kidding me. It's a low poly game. I should not have this kind of issue loading this up. Like, it even has my Steam crashed. Oh my word. Come on. Hey, it finally just opened with, like, the, you know, how games are supposed to open, the by Who Made It Studio. And then spinning blue wheel of death. It's because my OBS and everything is active before I have the game up. I know it is. But the game I was trying to loaded and then didn't want to be up. Oh. Okay, I have my pointer and a black screen. Oh, I guess real quick, I should do the yeah, I'll do the, well, okay, that should be fine. All right, it's working. Oh my word. Why are you over there now? Where's Rondo? This is insane. This is so annoying. Come on. Just play. Did I get it to work? Hey, I got it to work. Let's see, I would have done this one. Oh, right. Oh, but no, this is hidden. Hey, this one allows me to click out. Oh, desktop audio. That's going to be super quiet. Right. Master volume. It's probably copyrighted. But I really don't care. Is that Walter White? No, that's Sparty. That's my own little account, you know, for my personal play, but we're going to do a new one for our grouping. You are going to be blind again because I have to push a button that shows my actual name. No! Okay. Bye, Noah. I'll see you later. Sparty White. Alright. That should be better. Still seems quiet. I don't want to turn that up too much more. Oh, and PC. We'll go ahead and skip. We'll do. I don't know. Death stick. There we go. So the warning is the Sparty 06 does not condone the production or usage of drugs that are illegal, and I really don't condone the usage of drugs in general unless it's for medicated purposes. That's the heads up. But this is a video game and it's funny. It's also very calming. Till it crashes. No cash, no product, no contacts. Yes, hi J-Face! Welcome in, buddy. We have gone through like 5 games trying to get something started, and this has been the first thing to actually load up. So we are going along with the Death Stick theme that happened last Sim Saturday. Oh, we gotta make characters. Okay, so we'll do this, that, right? I don't really care. I'm awful at making characters, but I will do what I always do. Sparty. Okay. Yeah, I'll make the Sparty white again. Yeah, right. Yeah, do that, and then we do the. You gotta get the light smile because that's the, dude, we're just living our best life. Okay, now that eyeball color. Gotta get whatever that is. Perfect. Right about there. Eyebrow scale. Not a unibrow. Thickness? Heck yeah. That, the little bit of, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, there we go. Yep. 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 Perfect. Dude. Okay. Sparty 06 does not actually condone drugs. I gotta remember how to play this too. Alright, I'm gonna guess I need this. Like flowers. right. I am not gonna be watering things for long, because I don't like this mini game. Did I miss one? I missed one. It's over there. Right. This is one where it's like the what the oh, I lost that leaf. Grow! Grow, little bush! Yeah, it worked! Grow! You're doing so good. I can't wait to rip things off you and then kill you. I mean, see you flourish. Yeah, that's how that works. Go ahead and grab this. Grab that. And grab that. I think it'll stack. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do. Yeah. Yeah, it stacks. Not doing that for any reason. I definitely don't know what's gonna happen. Oh wow, that is very tedious. Get in there. Tedious. There we go. All right, Jay plays. You get to name the first actual thing that we make. So we go here. All right, I'm gonna need this. What don't I need? I don't actually need this. I will actually need this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, did it not count as me doing it? Yeah. Okay. Beep. I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. Go grab it, head to the RV, something, collect the money, something. Hi, officer. 2 officers. Nice. Super. Officer. Is this not the supermarket? Nope. I don't know where the supermarket is. Is the gas station? No way, it's the gas station. Oh, I was right next to it. I heard kaboom. I see a wheel flying. No. Okay. So get out of the territory. Fun. No, I don't want to. You're not my dad. Okay. Yo, I need a room. Thank you. Yeah, you would just do that. Nice. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Obviously we're gonna leave the door and the curtains open. As the police walk by. I don't want this. Duh, duh. Okay. Leg spike. Nope, can't get special soil. I don't want one soil. I need two. You want money in the... Why didn't you have the quest line say, put it in the ATM foist? Yeah. All of you, go in there. Dan the man. Come give me some soil. Have anything else for me? Trash bag. Oh, I'm gonna need like a bunch of these. Yeah. Agriculture. I won't use speed grow. Dan. I want your fertilizer, but I can't get it because I'm broke. I don't have money. Wow, real world issues. Wow. 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 Yeah. Order. Yeah. Street rat. I don't buy that. I like gardening. Wow. I there we go. Okie dokie. Let's see. I only have this one. Saying 38. Well, then I think we're going to go with 45. All right, I got to answer the phone. Counter offer. Add 20 bucks. Okay, yeah, I'll do no late night. Sick. That's 2. It really is. I just have no depth perception or understanding on how big the screen is. I turned the wrong way. Yeah, I got it. Counter offer. Add 20 bucks. Sick. I really do like playing Snake. Am I any good at it? No, not really. Well, the audio is very quiet on it, so I should probably not just do this. But this is so entertaining. Maybe, buddy. There's definitely a good chance of it. But, like, all my survival games weren't loading up. That's why we hopped on this. But I am absolutely fine with changing. Aww. I turned. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Bro, it's like watching grass grow. Oh, wait. It's exactly what it is. Wait, no. Always counter offer. Always add $20 to the deal. That's how you make money. 4, 5, 6. I have 10, so I have 4 left. Actually, I have a bunch left, but I gotta at least do day 1. Oh, you want it all in cash? Crazy. Withdraw. That, like, wastes so much. Yeah. My word. Yeah, give me a skateboard. I would actually like to do like space engineers or something I'm building like vehicles in, because that was the like plan for today. But oh, come on, the skateboard filled my inventory. They look like little caterpillars. Oh. One of the first things I want to get is a packing station, because I hate this one. Do I not have a lot of customers? I wouldn't have a lot of customers, would I? Right. It's like, I should be getting way more calls. Oh, I think you're already a customer. Counter offer. Add $20. That's how you do it. Over there. Over there. Interest you to see. Death stick. Okay. If I get them samples, you will want some. Sick. So this must be all the stuff you can pawn. Gotta. Oh, so he's already a customer. Okay. It's been a bit. Nope, out of here. Oh, really? You walked all the way over here. That was quick. Added 40 to that one because he was asking for way less than the others. Lag. Rain. And do that rotation. We like start over here. I know, I'm quiet. Oh boy. What, they added a ladder here? Dude, why is this lagging? It's like the easiest game my computer could render. Wow, you guys aren't even where you're supposed to be? Wow. Oh, I'm an hour early. I guess that's fine. Hi. Wow, this person's still not here? Wow. That's such an annoying sound. I'm sorry. Nope. 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 Nuh-uh. You don't see me. Wow, you're still not here. Yeah, that's right. You better show up. Hi, bird. Nice to see you, buddy. My day was great. How's your day going? Why'd you retract the message? You didn't say anything wrong. You just asked how my day was. It's fine. They want to tell you anyway. This is called Schedule 1. It's a game where you're making things you shouldn't make in real life, and you're selling things you shouldn't sell in real life. But it's a game, so I'm goofing off with it until we swap over. It was a weird glitch for some reason. Oh, oops. All right. Well, we are going to be changing games because this one is a wee bit quiet. I believe we'll go ahead and head over. Jay plays requested Return to Moria. Do you have anything you request? Because if you got one, I can give you options, but there's also a bunch of options in the description of the stream that I am a-okay just like throwing on if I can, and I'll flip a coin. Alright, that was money. Alright, so now it wants me to talk to this one. Money, 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 Money. Okay. So make money so you can get a bigger place. Do I play Zelda? Unfortunately, well, I have in the past. My favorite Zelda is Wind Waker. I have no way to play stuff that's like Nintendo on stream. Unless you're talking about like Pokemon, then I can totally hook that up on my Switch that is hooked up to the computer that only plays Pokemon. But for Zelda, I have played Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, the like first Wind Waker where you're collecting all the instruments. It was on the when I played it was on like the game. I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite like franchises. Once we go to bed. Yo, we made $1,100. Yo, they did. Well, oops. Let's see. Monster Hunter announcement. See, I am awful at following up with Ascendance. Well, okay then. So how do I do this? We are going to go settings, audio, off, back, because you, my good sir, you are right. We're going to do this one so I don't push anything wrong, but it's only going to be for a few seconds because we're going to crank this full screen. Hopefully there's no ads. PC. Okay, it's still not very loud. Oh, no, this isn't going to be a new Monster Hunter. This is going to be the DLC for Wilds. So we're going to do this again because I got to push buttons. I should just have this over on my other screen. Turn up my browser. Let's hope this doesn't blast out all our ears now. So I started with World.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
Went super loud.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
There we go. Monster Hunter World is a great one to start with. It has probably the most basic of the newer controls. Every game has added... Oh, that was cool. Oh, that's cool! Added more movements and like mechanics with every weapon. That is also very cool. Oh, they added a counter swing to the gun lance?
A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder.
Oh, that sucks. I hate Kushala Daora. He's so annoying. Yo, dope. Okay, so I'll do this like official people do. But to answer, well, Just a Bird showed that, or informed me that there's a new Monster Hunter thing coming out. And so we got to look at it. Like, Monster Hunter's my favorite spiel. It's like one of my favorite games. And then he asked what one I would recommend to go first. World is a great one. It's playable on like PS4, computer, Xbox One, right? Controls are simple. The monsters are great. I'm not good at selling games or like do that. If the easiest of the ones that have come out recently is Rise. That's the one that came out on the Switch. Now you can play that one on everything as well. But it has probably the cleanest movement for the player, and the monsters were still having to catch up with the movement upgrade that we got. So to me, it was always it is the easiest Monster Hunter I've ever played. But the story throughout it was really good. The monsters they added had cool little like aspects, and then each monster that they introduce you to gets its own like special cutscene. World doesn't do that until you get into like Iceborne, which is a DLC. And yeah. And what I like to tell people with Monster Hunter is if you like fighting bosses in Zelda or, most any RPG, you're going to like Monster Hunter. There's like 8 different types of weapons that you can use, right? They all have different play styles. You can do it alone because they give you your little kitty cat helper, right? So if you're a solo player, it's doable. Personally, I completed World, Iceborne, Rise, Sunbreak, and I think 4 with one other person, right? And then once you get to the like post story stuff, post base game, when you get to the real like after the final boss stuff, then you you don't have to, but I recommend finding a group to like play with. I was trying to raise a group to play with, and then they would each like fall off the bandwagon, and so I would be alone again. Gray was one of the ones I was like trying to bring up, but by the time I was trying to bring him in, I had already tried with like 8 other people, so I was a little tired. All right, so we're gonna watch the ad again. Okay, so this is Wilds, right? You get this little raptor thing you ride around on to traverse the environment, which was such a great move. You can sharpen your weapons on it, heal.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
Ooh, new biome? Oh, and we're gonna be required to like learn to fly on the thing. Okay. All right. That looks annoying. This looks cool. So I'm going to do the thing I actually hate, and I'll actually turn this up for everyone because I watch everything as low as I can. Right. So what he does here, this is the great sword, so it's all about like big heavy swings where you're just like charge, wham, 2,000 damage. Right. So what this looks like he's doing is like pre-charging or something, or a movement upgrade, because he charges and then it like he boosts over and he's already hitting like a truck. They added brand new combos. So this is a weapon I've never seen that they're doing right here. This little like arm cannon. They might have added a new weapon. Because light bow guns aren't meant to like shoot as you're running. They're meant to like set up, shoot, run, set up, shoot, run, set up, shoot, run, real quick. So that's pretty dope. And they get the movement. Okay, and that right there. So one of my main weapons is the longsword. Oh my gosh, why is it blurry? There we go. And the longsword is all about like reading the monster's moves, timing it so you can counter it, and it charges your blade so you hit harder, so you can do more counters, so you can do like anime slashes where you sheath the sword, they, you know, hit you and you just like don't take damage, you go through it, and then like all the like special cuts hit them as you sheath the sword again. Right. Some cool stuff like that. But what they just did with this thing, which is a lance or a huge old spear and a shield that has a gun inside of it, they gave that a counter, it looks like. So he just went block, and then the monster hit the shield, activated the counter, which means this player can no longer take damage for this little like spiel. And now he's getting a free, let's see, that's 1 already, 2. No, that was like 3 hits. Yeah. So he's walking. 1, 2. What? So it's 2.
They can affect
Okay.
the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
All right, and this
Too
is showing
powerful
us
to
that we're
tame.
getting
Too difficult to reproduce.
elder dragons. That's Kushala
Sounds like
Deora.
an elder
I
dragon.
think he's already in the game, but like, I don't know. If he's the big spoiler, then that's a little sad because I hate that dragon. Do I play any shooters? I play a lot of shooters. I'm not necessarily good at them, but I played. Ooh. New monster? 2027! You're killing me! Hey, I've never done responding things to that. That was kind of fun. That hyped me up. Oh my word. Dude, that was cool. All right. Boop. So I can change screens. Any requests for games? Do I play? I played the beta for Arc Raiders. I didn't want to pay $40 to play it again. We will do this, and then we will do PC. This is now, boop. All right. Man, Bird, you got me so excited for that Monster Hunter thing. Ah, that's great. Oh, I don't know if I can focus on death sticks and making money. Duh. I hate being indecisive. Even playing Destiny, isn't Destiny dying? I heard that it was like getting shut down and stuff. And like I played Destiny 2 quite a bit because when I hopped in, Destiny 1, I think lost support. Or I didn't have internet. One or the other. What am I doing? Oh, I'm supposed to have more customers. I have plenty of product. So, if you like Destiny, you should probably try Warframe. It's another free shooter. Not first person, it's third person. I love it. It's grindy, though. So if you're not a fan of big old grinds, then probably won't be your ordeal. But there's a lot of different play styles, a lot of different weapons. The story is beautiful. Weapon play is kind of cool. Yeah. Am I into Minecraft? Yes, I do have Minecraft. I have to just wait for people to call. I have the death flower. Am I great at Minecraft? No. But I've played it since it was new. Okay. Let's see. How about you? Nope. I did try Minecraft Dungeons 1 a little bit. Is this just motor oil? Is it used? Yes. Kobe. Aw. Clean up your city, people. Oh, I missed every single one of those. I also did a little bit of Minecraft Legends, I think. Hi, Petey. So you want to pay me $225 for 4? We're going to charge you 60 more. This is Schedule 1. It's about making things you shouldn't make in real life and selling things you shouldn't sell in real life. But our American truck driving sim had us apparently transporting death sticks. So what are we doing? We're making death flowers. I just can't name them that yet. And it was like the only thing I could load up because my computer just kept on going, no. But we just started, so it's kind of slow. That's why I am 100% fine with people telling me they want something else. Jay Plays was asking for Return to Moria. So I might swap over to that. Should take 5 minutes. Nah, probably like 2. But I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to like look through my description for the stream, because I have a list of games that I have or should have ready to go that I am willing to like just turn on. See, I'm supposed to be planting more, growing more, but I have plenty. So we're just kind of waiting for people to want to buy it. Slam. Slam. I still don't have... Okay. Okay. I need to actually play this how I'm supposed to be playing it. I don't want to... I don't like playing games officially. See, the problem is, Bird, that the stuff I wanted to play had an update, and I don't have the internet to just like get an update done in 10 minutes. Right? So that's what the video was named off of. And then I went to Space Engineers 2, and apparently within their last few updates, they like forced their game to like they just my computer is now below their minimum specs, and like that's insane because I was playing it on like ultra everything not 2 months ago, and now it's I can't even open it. I can try again, but we'll be stuck here for a little bit as I figure out what to do. I'm supposed to be looking at the map. Didn't I? Did you not like it? Or is it you? Is it you? It's not you. It's definitely him, so he didn't like it. I didn't pay attention. I deserve more subscribers. I'm good. Well, cranky Dave. Don't be so cranky. Trying to give you something, mail you out. I don't want to jump off the bridge. Don't make me. Life is good. Life is happy. Alright, I need to sell some stuff or else people are going to get upset at me. Because I borrowed money. Are they in this house? Could very well be in this house. I don't think they're going to be. It's this guy. Ew. There's our Sparty White. Okie dokie, buddy. So the plan is for like 11 because then I have some stuff I have to go. Right, peak. Yeah. So probably till 11. Or, sorry, 2 more hours. Or hour and a half. Somewhere in there. It just feels so short. I don't like it. I don't like it. Guys, you gotta tell me when people are calling me. Yes, Central Time for the 11 o'clock. Death sticks. Right now, they're death flowers, sir, because I can't make sticks. Yo, you want to sample while you're working? Crazy. Okay, I can't believe they just got a free death stick. I mean, flower. Heck yeah. See ya, bird. Hope you'll be back. I'm apparently wanted now. Copper. Copper. Multiple coppers. Haha, you'll never catch me on this little rinky-dink skateboard. Ooh, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? You'll never find me. I hear you and your tasers. You'll never find me. I want to buy the room. Let's see. Do I really not have anyone else I can sell to? Already tried you. Peggy. Yeah? Yeah? It's like, aww. She punched her right in front of 2 cops. All right, let's see. What we got? What we got? Yo, you want to buy 2 for like half price? No. Yeah, give me at least 120. Yeah, no. Nah, get out of here. Go on, get. What are you doing? Yeah, okay, that's right. You better pay that much. People think I'm just handing out this stuff? Well, that's like one person who hasn't like the death sticks. See, like, this guy doesn't even want to try them. Hi, Copper. Wow. I couldn't help it. I'm wanted again. It's fine. They can't catch me. Yo, Blue Crab! We're doing more Death Stick shenanigans. We are selling death flowers right now. They're not really sticks. Yo, that's the best part. Yo, hi, officer. We are making the death sticks. It is Death Stick Sim. But we're on the early, you know. Yo, I was on my way home. Officer, no, please, don't. Just kidding, you'll never catch me. It's fine. You'll try and you'll try and you'll try and you'll fail every time. So you'll find out it was inevitable. Oh, hey, you found me. Leave me alone. No, thank you. Officers, I have stuff to sell in the next hour. I need you to leave me alone. Go here, go up here. And crouch. I am the best. So I thought that light was a... Yo, you want 4, girl? You gotta pay a little more. Sick. Plot twist. They just want to try your product. Okay. So, my thoughts are there is 0 benefit to alcohol. And thanks, now I'm wanted again. There's no benefit to alcohol. Except for it's what? It helps clean cuts, right? People used to use it for your, like hydrogen peroxide, basically. Get out of here, cop! Guys, you can't see me. I'm behind a board on a roof. You're gonna make me late! No, they got me, man. They have me pinned on the roof. No, I don't. Because realistically, I'm trying to figure out how to word this because altogether, I don't support the abuse of either. But alcohol in of itself doesn't have benefits. People use it to forget. but when it wears off, they remember, and it's a proven depressant where it makes it worse. The both suck, absolutely. But one also has other uses where, like, it's in weed, but there's two different oils, right? One of them is super good for you, and it's the one that doesn't make you high. And it's just good. It's healthy for you. God made the plant for a reason. It is up to humans to discover those reasons and figure it out, right? And not abuse it. Too much of anything is not good. Yeah. And then, like, yeah. I'm trying because I cannot say it's okay to just do it, right? But I also can't bring myself to say that it is completely bad. Drinking, absolutely, don't drink. So I guess that also proves the point. Yeah, I don't agree with recreational use. That's a fair statement. Because, like, personally, I use it medically. Yeah, so once again, it's not to abuse it. That's the big spiel. Don't overdo it. I don't know how comfortable Uh-oh. I don't have enough for your deal, ma'am. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. I'm sorry. That's so broad. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think it's just the action, right? Like, you drink it, but because you don't go, hey, I'm going to go drinking, and you're talking about going and getting a pop or a soda, right? Or tea. When you talk about that, it's typically, yeah, I'm going to go have a drink of tea. It's, oh, I'm drinking pop. Oh, I'm drinking water. I had notifications. I was like, I shouldn't have had notifications. Like, I've seen the bad of both of them, and I've seen it used not too much, and that's kind of where my mind is just don't abuse them. Don't do them before you're old enough, because there's a reason why you're not supposed to do it till you're a certain age. Right? Yeah, and don't do too much. That really sounds like I couldn't condone it, but like I can't. I could go religious with it, but I don't know. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. Y'all got to remember. Actually, you don't have to remember because you probably don't know. But I went to school for youth and family ministries. So I went to be a youth pastor. So this is a conversation that I know how to have, but this is online, and I don't want to be where the fear of God is put into people. I prefer for it to be understood that it's there, but that the love of God is stronger. Yeah, I did. Little bit of background. Counteroffer. And now I'm playing a drug dealing sim on the internet and talking to someone who's supposedly over 18 and someone who's supposedly under 18 about drugs and alcohol. So my assumption is Noah is over 18 because he has the crown, and then Blue Crab, I assume you're a little bit younger. Hey, I'm just going off what YouTube thinks you are, buddy. We'll see when it gives you the 3rd place crown, but... So yes, Noah, I am actively a youth leader. I'm not technically a pastor as I am not ordained, but I still work with teenagers. Like the camp I mentioned on Gray's stream was quite literally a youth camp, and I got to minister to like eight high school dudes. That was awesome to me. Oh, I just said no to a good deal because I'm trying to read and have a good conversation. We want this, 2. Yeah, totally. I could do the voice. I could do the skater dude voice. Like, dude! That's, what is that? Is that a spray? What? Oh, it's for mushroom beds. I'm broke. I have so much money, but I'm broke. Pause it, all of it. Thank you. Like, dude, some tubular shenanigans going over here, man. Want some fertilizer, get some more baggies. No, that's fine, buddy. I am through the Nazarene denomination, which would be surprising because it is the denomination that is 100% against any and all usage of explicit materials like drinking. So any alcohol is a no-go at all. And that's not like, yeah, Nazarene. So we believe a lot of similar stuff to like Baptist, but one huge difference is whereas like the Baptist faith, it's once you're saved, you're always saved, and it almost doesn't matter what you do, right? But okay, I didn't think I'd be having a theological discussion right now. So we're not Puritan. Like, we're still just like normal. We're closer to Baptist. We just don't drink or do drugs because we branched off of the Baptist church. But we were it was started by a bunch of alcoholics. They were alcoholics that needed to get off of it, and so they left they left the Baptist church, start the Nazarene, and it was just to get all the alcoholics, all the druggies, all the people who were stuck in their ways, that the thought of, well, I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart to be saved, and so I am good with no matter what I do. The Nazarene kind of, we believe that the relationship with God is 100% an ongoing thing. So how I like to explain it to kids, and like, not kids, teenagers, is you have you have your father or your mother or someone you look up to who you are under, right? And you can have a great relationship with them, but you can't go and smack them in the face as hard as you can and expect yourself to just be good, right? Like, that's gonna make someone mad. So you can't just go and sin and expect that you're okay with God still. He still loves you and he's still there for you. But you still have to go through the process of accepting, not acceptance, it's asking for forgiveness for your mess up. You know, like, it's an ongoing situation where it's, you know, God, I lied this week. It wasn't good. I need you to forgive me and help me work on it. And then you got to work on not doing it again, right? Like, that's the relationship of it. Dude, not where I thought tonight was going to go. Yeah. So we're more strict, and that whole spiel. Bro, this guy wants 7? I can't even make that many. Oh, you want to spend that little? Bro, you need to get up to like 500 for that much. Yeah. Beep. Man, they don't want it, man. The immediate transition. Yeah, welcome to Sparty's Brain. Like, yeah. So if you want the faith-based answer to alcohol or weed, neither. Because both can harm the temple of God that is your body. Both can be no bueno. And so we are not to corrupt the body. And so corrupting the body can often be, you know, thought of as, you get drunk, you're getting stupid, right? And you can hurt someone. Yeah. It's not real, like, we don't have a bunch of rituals or, yeah. We all get there, talk. Heretical? No. However, they did think the Nazarenes were a cult at one point, and that was funny because it's like one of the farthest you can get. It was just because back in the early days, right? So it was all about avoiding temptations of addiction, and so that included, so no elevation. What do you mean by elevation, buddy? My brain's like trying to jump through a bunch of conversations. Jeez Louise, where am I? Yeah, right? But in the beginning of it, you weren't allowed to dance, you weren't allowed to go bowling, you weren't allowed to play sports. You wore very modest clothing. So girls wore full on dresses or ankle length skirts, right? That was the beginning. Um, but what is happening is we've kind of chilled out within the last 40 years to where it's not that big a deal. Like we couldn't go to the movies. Bro, why do you not want to pay me? I work hard. Schedule a deal. Okay. Elevation worship. Yeah. Get together, worship, we sing, worship, pastor comes in, preaches the sermon, and then the joke with the Nazarenes is whenever we meet, we eat. We have so many potlucks because I don't know. I never got a theological meaning. Yeah, I've been to Methodist churches. We have a lot of similarities. But hey, it doesn't matter where you go as long as you believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior and he died for your sins. That's all good. Wow, I just said that on the internet while playing a drug dealing game. I didn't make any money. I just skipped all my deals. Well, no one's getting it now. They're going to be so upset at me. Yo, if you want to have a like real good theological conversation and, you know, about your spirituality, and you want to see someone who is actually like, it's not good to compare spiritualities, but like Gray is awesome. He is a breath of fresh air. No. So what we believe in, speaking of tongues, is not the random gibberish that, I'm not meaning this to be insulting. It's just how it comes off when you're not from that kind of mentality. How we believe is that when the disciples were blessed by the Holy Spirit with the gift of tongues, is when they went out to the community, those people were hearing their language because God was moving through the disciples to translate it for them, right? Like that is how we perceive the like verses of when they spoke in tongues. It is funny. No, I get real excited. I love talking. I love teaching about this stuff. Like when I went to school, I went to college, one of my favorite subjects was philosophy and talking about yeah, talking about this kind of stuff. Ah, I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I could ah. All right, I won't waste your money this time, bro. Just I'll try to be there at the deal. So I feel like I need to say anyone who is watching this like video and has gotten to this point needs to hear this spiel, cuz right now and for the last while Christians and Christianity are looked at in kind of a negative light for being judgmental and stuff like that. But what I want people to know is that God, yes, God is against a lot of things, but that's not what a Christian's job is to be. That we are not to judge the person. How I learned with theology is you'll love the people. I can not agree with you 100%. I can despise what you believe, but I can still love you. Right? I still absolutely adore you. Right? But I'm going to hate the sin. We are called to love the person but hate the sin. So that's my whole ordeal on that. If I had a Bible regularly available, I would be looking at the verses around where you're talking about him specifically talking. Y'all are getting me all confused again. I can't concentrate on drug deals when we're talking about the Bible. Oh, what an amazing problem. I love it. Do I even have enough to, like, sell? Let's see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I have enough. Like, can I pull up a Bible now? Yeah. So, yeah, you're using that verse, but it also has Paul talking about not doing that. So you could be talking about, Paul saying that, but he's also trying to explain that it doesn't help. It doesn't build up your church, right? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to get to the point of it. Yeah. So, speaking in tongues, yes. That is in the gifts of the Holy Spirit. So you could be right. Right? Like, there's nothing wrong. I don't believe that that is what is fully meant, because at the same time, when you listen to a preacher, the preacher can say, God loves you no matter what, but then the conversation or what the congregation will hear will be completely different, right? And I have the scripture right here. I'm trying to grab it because, you're talking about this part right here, and it is all about your special abilities the Spirit gives, right? Especially the ability to prophesy. For if you have the ability, and this is talking about prophecy, not tongues, not speaking a language that people can't understand. It's speaking in ways people can't understand, right? That's why you have to have more than just this section, right? You'll be talking only to God, since people won't be able to understand you. But the scripture before that is quite literally, let love be your highest goal, but you should also desire the special abilities the Spirit gives, especially the ability to prophesy. For if you have the ability to speak in tongues, you will be talking only to God, since people will not be able to understand you. It's talking about prophecy. Like, yeah, people aren't going to understand you. You'll be speaking by the power of the Spirit, but it will all be mysterious. But those who prophesy, oh, maybe not. That's why you got to read after. It's been a while. Yeah, I just did. That's why I went. That's why you got to read after. A person who speaks in tongues is strengthened personally, but one who speaks a word of prophecy, that's cool. I wish you could all speak in tongues, but even more, I wish you could all prophesy. For prophecy, I've met someone with the gift with prophecy. It's awesome. It is super cool, and it's not in the way. And this is also why I can't, even reading this, I cannot agree with the belief of it. Someone just going, that is not, I cannot agree that is speaking in tongues, right? Am I out? Am I getting in trouble? Because the way that it works for this guy, and it could be different for others, is he went into a like diner, and he just sat there with his youth pastor, and the youth pastor went, "What are you feeling?" And so he looked at someone. I'm trying to focus the words. Praying in tongues, realistically, praying in tongues, okay. Because that is a conversation between you and God. And if you feel like you got to do that, then do it. It talks about, the person ripping at their shirt and falling to the ground. You think he was talking coherently? No. But, so, I'm breaking. I literally got the Bible on stream. Love it. Love it. You know, Noah, if I meet someone and I am absolutely blessed in seeing that they are speaking in tongues, because if it's a gift from God, like, you know, this is talking about it being a spiritual gift, then you'll know, right? Like there's no chance that I will be able to argue it, and I cannot wait until God opens my eyes, right? Um that's why, like, before all this, I was saying not to upset anyone, not to like put anyone down. It's just how I believe with my views and what I've seen. You know, this is a full-on chapter about it. I can't argue with the Bible, right? You give me a week, I might be able to, but I can't argue with the full chapter. No way. So I hope I'm blessed to meet someone with that gift. But back to the person who was blessed with the prophecy. So he sat in the diner and he looked at his youth pastor and he went, "Someone's going to be walking in the next few minutes." That's vague, right? And he goes, "And we need to talk to her." 2 minutes later, this lady walks in and she goes and she sits at the diner, like the bar seats. And he goes, "Pastor, that's who we need to go talk to." And so they waited until she got up and she left. And, you know, she ate and she was walking. They got up, they followed her, and they just simply went, "Hey, so, ma'am, can we talk to you for a second?" And the lady turns and she's all skin and bones. She is sickly. She has marks all up and down her arms. And she goes, "Why do you want to talk to me?" And so this kid and the pastor go, "Well, we felt like we needed to talk to you. Do you need prayer?" And so, due to this little conversation, that lady got help. They prayed then, they got help, and they became like a cornerstone of that church. So that's what I mean. It's a gift from God. You will know what it is when it's there, but it may not be the way we understand, like, prophecy. You might be thinking seeing the future and knowing exactly what's going to happen, but it could be quite simply as like advanced discernment, which is another gift of God, right? Discerning is being able to understand people. You know, there's a bunch of just, it's awesome. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I will say I don't believe in doing like right here your next section, which is your verses in 26 on, which is talking about, you know, the gift of tongues is not meant for group worship. It's meant for your conversation with God. Okay, here we go. Put this on over here. One of you asked, I think it was Blue Crab, was asking me for my personal miracle, and I got a lot, right? My family has a lot. To tell you all the stories would be difficult, to not say names, because I'm just not comfortable having my family's name. No, that one was not my personal miracle. That was some kid I knew back in like junior high school. Yeah, I was not involved with that. But So before I was going into ministry, I was a football player and a science nerd. Go on, get out of here. Go clean yourself up. I'm talking about God. You need him. I was looking to go into paleontology or cryptozoology because those were my jam, right? I absolutely love prehistoric critters, dinosaurs, right? They're my jam. By the age of 6, I had read every dinosaur like documentary style book in the like town library. 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there, right? Small town. And I loved it. Loved it. I dreamt of just digging up dinosaur bones. That was for paleontology. And if I went to and if I went into cryptozoology, it was to prove that dinosaurs were still alive, which I can also kind of do. Up to like 1985 is the last time I have evidence. So that would have been my life goal. But I went to camp and geez Louise, I gotta pause this to talk about this stuff because my brain can't do everything. To make a very long story short is my mom had cancer. She had the surgery to have it removed when I was at high school camp. And it was during that time that the entire like camp came around me and spiritually lifted me up when I needed it and showed me what family really was. And so that is when I felt a call to go into ministry and make youth that family, right? To show the love that Christ has, that you are not alone in whatever is happening. Super simple, right? But for me, that was everything. She's fine. She's still good. She's still alive. Right? So that became my, like, I felt the call, but I wasn't going to go for it. Right? Because I wanted to do the others. So I asked God, give me a sign that I won't be able to do both. Make it to where I have no choice, that I will know that my dream is not obtainable, and for me to follow your call. And then not like like 3 weeks after I prayed that, I rolled my car 14 times down a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. And I obviously survived, but I got out of the car and like I was pretty much unscathed for the most part. But what did happen was my spine was pretty hurt, so football was gonna be rough. I'm just now getting to the point where I don't suffer the pain anymore near as much. I didn't hit anyone. I had some blood in my arms, but it wasn't bad. I'm explaining the mostly unscathed. I forget there's stream lag, so forgive me for jumping on messages. But there was something wrong with my mind. Right? Obviously, probably had a concussion. And when I went back to school like a few weeks later, I couldn't read anymore. I forgot most of the information I had memorized. from my dinosaur books. I lost a lot of my emotional like maturity. So I was just like robot for a while. Had pretty much a complete mental reset. That's when I decided, okay, well, that was a good sign. And then I went to another camp where I was the like eldest. It was my last year, right? And I'm sitting with this teen and he's talking to me and he asks the same question of, hey, Sparty, not using names. I want to do this, but I want to know that it's what God wants me to do. And that's where like the third part of my call comes in, where I want to be able to help teens fulfill their dream within God's call. Like I would love to be able to do that. Do I know how to do that? Not yet. I'm working on it. But that was just another knock. And then I went to college and, you know, things happened. And it was just recently I realized that if I didn't have the car accident, I wouldn't have had the story. I wouldn't have the, and this may not make sense because I'm very jumpy with my words, because I don't know quite what to say to make it my miracle, but it is I guess miracle is a different word, but it's one of the biggest God moments of my life because it gave me my direction for life. It gave me the tools I need to have helped a lot of the teens I've already helped in my life. And it's still just getting started. Right. Yeah. Biggest miracle is I walked out of that car accident. All right, let's go deal these drugs. That's terrible. Sparty, that's so bad. What kind of example are you making? Now, I've had a life, guys. But I can safely say that no matter what happens in your life, God's got you. Right? Like, it may not be the way you expect it. I'm quite literally living proof of that. Because it wasn't the way I expected. But he's always got you. He always loves you. And thank God for forgiveness, eh? Hey, I still preach for the church I'm at every once in a while. Get to work with teens. I'm living a good life. However, I will say it was funny to do a sermon where I pointed out God in pop culture. So I brought the Jesus story out of Star Wars. and I used Harry Potter, and yeah, the elders of the church had a hard time with it, but hey, by the end of it, they all kind of like came around. Someone's playing polka? Oh no, that's not polka. That's got a banjo. All right, so blue crab, I'm sure someone has mentioned it, but I don't know what that symbol means. Oh, it's a W? Why does it like change to a funky symbol? It's like a star and an A. No, it was like I agree, Noah. That's hilarious. No, it was yeah, I really can't have these conversations and serve the drugs. I just absolutely stop. Dude, y'all are gonna take all my product. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? No, but it was like George Lucas didn't mean for his story to be so faith based, right? Like it wasn't planned as far as we know. But you know, there's so many just comparisons that you can make. An all-knowing, all-powerful force that has your best interests at heart and chooses someone to sacrifice themselves to end the greatest evil in the universe, so that others don't have to suffer from it anymore, right? I understand, sure, but it's not how it can come off, man. All right. Where am I going? Barbershop. Where's the barbershop? All these chosen one things are all just ripoffs of the Bible. Wow, I don't have any more for you. You want 3? I really didn't pay attention. But see, you're making the dark side into something that's evil, but that is people's view of it, right? Like, there technically is no light or dark side. Yeah, they have the son and the daughter, but the embodiment of just the force is just an all-powerful being, right? It's the wills or whatever that are neutral and are just overlooking it, right? Like, as a simplified example, that's how it comes off. Because all the dark side is with your Sith people is them using ambition and emotions to fuel their stuff. It's them using too much of a good thing, right? God gave us anger. He gave us righteous anger. Anger is not evil. the only emotions that God says he did not give us is the spirit of fear. God did not make us to be afraid. And yeah, that, I guess that's a thing in the dark side. But he gave us anger. He gave us love. He gave us, you know, so many things. Oh, they're expiring and I don't have them. Ah! Come on, 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 come on. Come on. Yeah, right there. That's fine. And then, like, what was the final thing that turned Darth Vader back into Anakin that, like, saved the universe and killed the big bad? That was the embodiment of evil for the story. That was all about corrupting the good and, you know, changing the path of the righteous, right? It was the love of the Son to the Father. It was love. It was God's biggest message, right? Yeah, I know. I was almost late. Quiet. Man, you know, stuff like that. I also used a book. One of the only book series I've ever, like, fully read other than The Giver, which I don't believe is a series. If it is, I need to read the other books. But it's a series by an author named Donita K. Paul. The first book is called Dragonspell, and they are very much, what's the word? What's the word when it's not convinced, inspired by God and Jesus? Like, she actively uses lessons that we learn in the Bible within it, just with these characters, right? She uses the names Walder and Paladin, Jesus being Paladin. The name Paladin is Holy Warrior. But then when they get to the nitty gritty, they talk about how, you know, your main character's supposed to represent, you know, a new Christian or someone finding the way, right? Yeah. But, like, they have full on conversations, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But they have the main character ask questions like, if you're all powerful, why don't you destroy the evil in the world? And this author makes a really good, like, visual thing that I adore. And it's, first he explains, who am I to deny Walder, God, his plan? Who am I to destroy the evil that God may not have created, because he didn't create it, but is allowing to exist for the purpose of benefiting those he loves and the kingdom of heaven, right? And to give it a visual, he makes a little, like, 4-year-old girl appear, and, you know, they play with the little girl and they have a conversation, and then, like, the guy looks at our main character, Kale, and goes, so this little girl is supposed to be the best seamstress in history. She is supposed to be so good. She's supposed to, like, change how the world views clothing, right? That is the plan God has for this little girl. So should I give her a pair of scissors now while she's 3? Right? And the main character's like, of course not. She hasn't learned any better. She doesn't know. She could hurt herself. So Paladin goes, well, so you're saying that she needs to go through the process to learn. She needs to go through the hardships of training to figure out how to do God's plan, right? And then he makes her disappear, and he like puts a seed in the dirt, and this little like seedling pops up out of the dirt, and he goes, this is an apple tree. I want an apple. Should it be able to give me an apple? She goes, no. He goes, oh, okay. And then he has an apple appear on it, and the plant falls over and dies. And he goes, so why did that happen? Because it wasn't big enough yet. It hadn't weathered storms. It hadn't gone through. And then she pauses, and, you know, it's a, oh. And so then it goes back to well, God has a plan, and he's using the evil in the world to benefit you. You know, these tests, these tribulations are to help you grow to what God wants you to be. Crazy. This is not the game I should be having this kind of conversation with, but it's funny. Like, I haven't done hardly anything. We've gone through 3 days, and it's been an hour. But there's a lot of conversations like that. So I do recommend the book. It's an oldie. Came out in like 1990 something, I believe. Maybe early 2000s. But I read it when I was like 10. I loved it. I've read it. I now listen to it every year. And y'all now know a lot more about my life than I thought I'd ever share. Yo, I'm not ready, bro. I'm not ready for us to keep on going. Jeez Louise. I broke. Alright. Give me the room. Yeah. Dope. And it's a series of like 6 books, right? Like, it's not a small series. There's a lot of good lessons in it. That's just from book 1. Yep, I'm not just your average death stick dispenser. Well, you know, one of the goals when I first decided to even try and do this YouTube thing was to eventually be able to do like Bible studies, like just little itty bitty things, but figuring out how to do it, and like, I don't know, I just haven't had the opportunity to figure out how I want to do that. Well, I'm glad y'all think I'm a cool dude. I'm a weird one, that's for sure. I just wasted the dirt. Yeah, casually mentioning it did work, didn't it? Well, I do remember one stream with Gray where we were like, we opened the door and there was someone who wasn't comfortable, and like, obviously there's always going to be someone who's not comfortable, but like, that's the last thing we really want, you know, to a point. Like, if you're uncomfortable and it's because God's trying to talk to you, then that's one thing. But if it's you're uncomfortable because you don't know if you're welcome here, then that's the other thing, is because of the like thought about how certain Christians are. People don't feel welcome, and that is the last thing I want. So that's why I'm a little like using the word touchy, but touchy. So I got to get y'all trapped in here with me. I got to get you invested, and then I bring it out. All right. So that should be everything I need. I've invested trust. Yeah, I figured, because you just sat through that conversation that was about an hour and 10 minutes long. Be quiet, Uncle Nelson. I don't want to talk to you. You want me to do bad things. Just kidding. I'm here for death sticks. Oh, I still gotta get more, too. I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too darn bad. Keep digging. That was an awful voice. I am so sorry, y'all. Keep on digging, you maggot. See, I can't do a harsh grandpa voice. I can only do the like, oh, back in my day. The like wheezy, almost on their deathbed grandpa voice. I guess I could go southern. Like, well, son. Well, son. Need to get right. Going down a path that you shouldn't be going down right now. You need to be turning the other way. I can work on it. No. Okay, Uncle Nelson, what do you want? You've got a decent base of operations. Time to be. You won't be able to hire a dealer. Huh? Oh, the uncle. I was so lost. I was like, what is Blue talking about? Dying. It's like, what does John Wick have to do with Southern? Because then I'm putting in the, like, our friend to Southern. I'm like, what do you mean he looks like John Wick? Have you seen Southern? Yep, it took me a moment. Yo, I got to catch Ladderson's stream yesterday. That was fun. He was streaming some like racing game like Forza or the Assetto whatever. He was having fun. I like I'm not huge into racing games, but it was entertaining to watch. All right, let's see. They're probably going to show up on the screen. Yeah, we're going to do that. Did I ever get that in? I didn't. Dang. Yo, they still updated it? Yo. It's too late for that now. A bit of conviction, get some work done. Wow, was I distracted you from working? What kind of work? School work? Yard work? Because it's yard work. It's a little late to get some yard work done. I think we might look for something else to do. Schoolwork. Well, let's see. If you'd like, I might have something that would be peaceful in the background that wouldn't be such a distraction. No, it's good. I hope you do okay on your schoolwork. Let's see, 16. So you're probably about a sophomore, junior. which means you would have a history class and maybe math 4, 2, 3. I don't know. They change the systems all the time, so it might be like 401. I think my sophomore was geometry. Enjoyed you being around. I think we might swap over to Palworld. It's a little less drug-inducing. We're going to do the avert thy eyes. See ya, buddy. The symbol is so weird to me. Oh, there's no music for this screen, is there? We're going to hope this opens. Ah, Palworld never fails me. Oh, I didn't check my phone. Okay, so we're okay. Tuna. Wow. I need to just have it on this screen. That way you at least have music. That's awful. You know, I'm not going to lie. I was starting to fall asleep playing the schedule one because it's just slow. You know, we're early. But I am wired. Come on. Come on, Palworld. I just bragged about you never failing me. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, black screen. Woo! Oh, I tried to mute before I coughed. Pokemon's gotta catch 'em all. Murder my destiny. You teach me and I'll teach you Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You're flat, Sparty. Yeah, I know. It's a high song for me. There we go. It is up. Just about. Alrighty. Start keying. And I think for today, we're just gonna go to my main 1A. Kind of show off what I'm working with. I know I have one for stream, but meh. We don't have much time left. So we might as well just go to the big one and goof off. Besides, there's a few events I haven't done since they added them. Now, if it'll load, that will be something. I'm just so happy you could all join me for this little journey. It's been such a pleasure to have you. We've had some good laughs, some good talks. And I feel like the world just gets a little bit happier. And I've been working on this voice a lot more lately. Not for any particular reason. Just kinda sounds happy. And this is when I admit that this is my actual voice. And not just some fake accent. That would be a real change. Jeez Louise, these loading screens are gonna kill me. And another one. Hmm. Jeez Louise. I would like them to at least have music in the loading screen, because then it's not just me sitting here in silence, and then I forget we're sitting here in silence, so then it's just an empty screen, and you're going, what the heck am I watching this for? And now you're going, Sparty, please quit with the stupid voice. No. He's fun. Oh my world. Oh my world? Oh my word, Palworld. I fused the words. Oh, oh, it's moving. It's trying. Oh, voice left. Oh, it's back. Well, if it was a situation like this, I should just have a book ready to read. Maybe I'll just start reading for streams. No, no one wants to listen to Sparty read a book. We'd copy the same line over and over. Wait, Blue Crab had homework and he's waiting till 11 o'clock to do it? That's a little bit late. Come on, Palworld. Come on. I believe in you. Oh, the voice reminds me of Cyborg from Disney's Treasure Planet. I think that's why I enjoy the voice. You got the stuff of greatness. You just have to figure out how to pull it out and not let the world push you down. That was a great movie. Super underrated. Jiminy Christmas. I wish I had more things that could be entertaining while I have stuff like this happening. Maybe I could figure out a, like, between screen. You know, Gray has the cantina, right? I don't want something like that, but maybe, like, have something that y'all can interact with. That'd be pretty fun. Or maybe make a little mini game that only our group knows about. Who knows? We're typically only 2 or 3 people at a time, so I don't know how much fun that would be. Oh, voice is back. Palworld, why are you doing this to me, buddy? Oh. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. OBS really doesn't use too much. My computer is not this slow unless I'm streaming. Granted, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, and so that could be making my computer go, I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, there we go. That's quiet. All right, let's get that sound up. Master sound. Yes. That is so quiet. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm still so quiet. Why in the world? Did I not turn it up? It's all up. Okay. Just turn it up here. We'll see how that does. Oh, I'm used to turning it up there. That's better. Why is no one working my mine? Because it's loading. Got it. That's right. Get to work. These games are all just so peaceful. Yeah, go fishy. Yeah, go fishy. Go fishy. Getting me some pal steel. See how we doing on metal? Got 5,000. Got sulfur to the wazoo. Coal doing good. Alrighty. Alright, and we'll go to my main base over on the Sakura Island. I should have just rode something there. I willingly accepted a loading screen. There we go. And this is the crafting base. Why are you up here? Why are you up here? You're an electric guy. Go on. Get. Is all the food up here? Should be food down here. Oh, it's empty. I was very aggressive clicking, and I'm sorry. See. Oh, hey. So the mod does work. I did just mod this like yesterday. I forgot to turn it off when we hopped on. That might be why it was so slow. Need tomatoes. Ooh, our flower. Yeah. Yeah, convoy. Yeah. Get that food moving. Hey, bro, you're not supposed to be up there. Oops. I don't caught me by surprise. They gave me a minigun. Oh, no spool time. Here, we'll end this with a boss fight that I'm most definitely going to lose. Cars, loading screens. My arch nemesis. Yo, I would have just talked. No, please. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. No, no need. Oops. Told you I'd die. All right, gang. That's going to be it. That was fun. It was more of a talking stream than a playing stream, but you know what? That is a-okay. I am okay with it. It was fun. Yeah. You know what? Thank you for joining. I hope you join us tomorrow, which should be, Sim Saturday or whatever kind of nonsense I choose. But, till then, bye.